Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be talking about the choices that I think I'm settled on to use for the second half of the year. So I did a mid-year review, and what I realized is I was just using the same planner over and over again because it was kind of working, even though there were a lot of little things that were bothering me about it. And a lot of things that I wasn't using, and I was having to kind of make up things to add to the planner. And that's because I was making a planner into a 2-page daily. And I know from going from a 2-page daily to this is shocking. But this is the academic, or is it fiscal year release of Laurel Denise. Planners the Way You Think. I know you guys have seen these boxes before, but I mean, seeing it in person, it is really gorgeous. I really love it just already from that. But I was watching, oh my no, tons and tons of videos, and we're just gonna go through the process of opening it. And I know you guys have seen these before, these opening videos, so we're not gonna take a long time. Okay, so these are my extras that I ordered, which I'll show you those too. But I mean, you can see it's just really beautifully and carefully packaged. So, I am excited about this one. This is what I'm most excited about. I'm just gonna stick that on the box there. Hopefully it doesn't fall back down and snag that paper. Not that I'm gonna keep this. I like it, but you know, I'm going through the whole decluttering process. If you've seen my videos, you know that. So having extra stuff like packaging. I know you gals have seen these planners before, and I know you have been blown away by them. When I saw them, I mean, this is the most innovative creative planner I've ever seen, but I had my excuses. It's not the right size. I don't like the coil. I want to do disc. But after watching a lot of videos, I don't even care anymore. I just want a planner that's like the box says, the way I think. And the things that are frustrating me about my other planners, I think are going to be remedied in this. So we will open these later. These are the pop and panels, the pips, and one is from 2023, the meal plan, which I think is going to be really useful. And then this is just a 3-column one, which I have a couple ideas for this. So we'll talk about that later, but this is the planner. Okay, so as I was saying, I made excuses that this has the coil, but every time I see this, it's super intriguing. My boys call it the Transformer planner. It's like on the inside. Oh my goodness. I mean, how fun. Like, my first ever. Okay, so everybody knows you have these 2 bookmarks in the front. This welcome page. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. The yearly overview. Oh, and then you get straight into the month. Okay, so this is academic, July through August. And I want to show you what they have on their website. And this is free, but you do have to check out. Have it in my big planner. Are these pages. So let me pull these out real quickly. I got a lot of these in here. I printed out several to practice with. And I did use my erasable pen, my friction pen, and then I tried a couple Post-its and a couple of these. But what these printables do, I don't remember where I found these, maybe in accessories, but you add them to the cart, you check out, it's $0, and then you can download these. And so it shows you the exact sections of the planners that you have, and you can practice. So, you know, that's what I'm doing. I practiced writing everything that I wanted to write in them. Yeah. So I'm actually really excited. Also, the use of Post-it notes, which I know some of you guys shared that tip with me, and I just didn't have any. Actually, I do have some happy planner stickies, but I just didn't put that together mentally. But Post-it stickers, brilliant, because you can move things or add things. But so anyway, 2-page daily is what I have now, and I have what I ended up having is a timeline, a wellness section. I put weather up here. That's negligible. I don't really need it. work, and cleaning. So really only 3 categories other than a timeline. So I was practicing, and just in the last month in June of 2025, in my 2-page daily, I've been having to write really big just to fill up the pages. And so anyway, that's been irritating me, but look how fun this is. It's so exciting. It's dated. They offered a Sunday start, and any planner that I would do a weekly in, except I think there's some plum paper ones, but not one of the ones I was really looking at. You have a Monday start here no matter what. So Sunday start, yay! Finally. Tracker, and then this page back here, I know you guys know this, is just like an extra monthly like dashboard page. But this is the amazing part about the planner, which if you haven't seen, you can see this monthly the whole time, and that means you can plan in it. You can do things with it. Whereas all of my previous monthlies just go unused. I decorate them and try to find my June monthly and show you. So we're basically gonna go back the whole year just to show you. It's just completely unusable space. Here is February monthly. Very few things on there, right? Like it's just empty. It's a wasted monthly. I know some gals do use it, and I know some gals put a lot of effort in figuring out what to use it for. March, a little more. I tried like a schedule for posting and such. April, nothing. I just never flip back to it. And then we have May. I think I put a little more effort in May, yeah. I tried to do like a schedule again. And then June, which again, I tried to make an effort of like filming, edit, clean, yeah. So it was bothering me that those are just wasted pages, but here, it's right here. And so I practiced adding some things to it. This is my example. I don't know if this is how I'm going to use it, but this is my final. I tried a few. So my final obviously is the horizontal, so let's flip to that so we can see that. Okay. I made like a key over here. So I might say F for film, and then what am I filming? And I have the key over here and the to do this week. This is my idea right now. And fill this in for my monthly box. It'll have the holiday down here if there is one, and I can maybe write one more line, you know. You can see I've erased a lot on this already. So we might do some sticky notes before when we're setting it up. And then for the actual section, I am probably going to divide it like this: work, home, and then down here I have personal. So that's what I'm thinking right now. Now you may have noticed, so that covers work, and home is essentially cleaning, okay? Budget I wanted to put under here. And I'm sorry, so that is this one. And I'm super excited because it is only Monday the 30th. So I can start this, it says Canada Day there. I can start this tomorrow. I'm probably gonna set it up tonight. We'll see. I'm kind of tired because this is like the 5th video I filmed today, but I wanted to get those other ones done. But I don't know. I might do the plan with me tonight. If not, I will for sure do it in the morning tomorrow when I get up, and then just get this set up. So I'm super excited. Super excited. I just want to, you know, pet it. So yeah, I love it. Although, you know, I'm saying that as somebody who hasn't used it yet. Also, habit tracker. So habit tracker is also something that, like, it's one of those things that you rewrite all the time in your planner. I think a lot of health habit trackers, but actually I have another idea for that. So let's put this beautiful thing up. I want to look at the back real quickly, and I'll flip through this more by myself after I'm off camera. But oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, yeah, great. Okay, so now we're getting, see, I'll have to get used to a coil because this is kind of stuck. But anyway, and then I was thinking, obviously, when I'm planning, I can do what I do right now because I have a 2-page daily right now. So this isn't as much of a problem for me as it would probably be for some people. But I'll do my first list, my work and cleaning, if I leave it like that. And then when I need to do my personal, I'll just flip it over like this on my lap. And so I'm super excited about it. So let's put that up and let's go to the next one. It says numero uno. Okay, so this is the 2025 January through December one. Yeah, I got some additional stuff in here, yeah. Okay, another 3-column pip because I have an idea. We'll see if it works because you never really know. These are like Hanukkah, but not just Hanukkah, Purim, and what else do we have in here? Shabbat Shalom. Mazel Tov, no Passover, but that's okay. Really cute stickers. Look at those. They're so cute. I got one of each of these for my sons too. We'll talk about that more in a minute. They're not here yet. Habit trackers. I guess I didn't realize there were habit trackers in the back. So I grabbed these. So I'll figure out something to do with these. And then these are the 4-column inserts that are just extra pages with 4 columns. So I was thinking of using those for master list. Now let's see which one this is in this paper. And then, oh, the inside of this box. Oh my goodness, so cute. Okay, so this is the project planner. So this is called the project planner, or now they're calling it the 4-column planner, which is fair because it doesn't have to be just for projects. I think when you call it a project planner, people may think, oh, I don't need a project planner. But if you call it a 4-column planner, oh my goodness, how fun is this? You know what made me get so excited about pockets inside of a planner? Okay, 2 bookmarks. And so January is from 2025, so that's all gone. So I'm gonna be over here in July, but what I was thinking is I can come back here and look how easy this would be to redate. I mean, the days, that's kind of tedious, but not a huge problem. The holidays will be off as well, but that's okay. So this could be redated if I wanted to come back and still use this in January. Yeah. So every month for this is just 2 pages, but look how big this monthly is. That's why it's so good for project planners. You can say plumber at 4 p.m., Cox cable at, you know, I don't know, that's what that has to do with projects. But so here we are in July, and oh no, we're not in July. Hold on, we'll flip to July. Here is July. Again, we are only, no, that's not July, that's June. Just a second. Here we go. Here is July. And we are only here on the 30th of June. So I still have the whole month of July. And project-wise, this is where I want to get a little more organized with my decluttering. This can be, you know, help me stay organized for that. I can pop extra pages in. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. And that's it. It's a very simple, nothing wasted. Nothing wasted. If you want extra pages, oh, I didn't know this was back here. Maybe I did, but I didn't remember. Okay, so yearly plan. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to use that. But here, yeah, projects and tasks. I love that. All right, good. Okay, so like if my first project is my bedroom, I can put the tasks down that I want to do and then mark them off. I like it. Okay, a lot of those. Look at that. And then this is another, like a bigger project that you need more room to maybe draw, which I do drawings all the time when I'm trying to redecorate or rearrange the house. And yeah, some pages back here lined, like checklist pages. So I know you guys probably already have seen this, but I haven't. These are grid and then dot grid. Okay. So point is, there's a lot of extra pages, and what you can do, which I was just saying, I can clip in between the double loop, pull this page out because say I want a blank page, and dump the blank page over here in July and just have an extra page. And then if I need it, don't need it anymore, I can pull it out and just have it here like this again. So that's a little hack. I think I saw Mabby from, yeah, it had to be Mabby. I think she's the one who Franken plans. So look how cute this is though. And it's so light. Oh my goodness, I've been carrying around a 2-page daily, and even the whole month is so heavy. I know it'll be heavier with stickers, but that's exciting. Okay, so that's number 2. Let's get number 3 on. Just a little lost. All right, so same paper, same inner box. Let's get this carefully. excited about this one too. I mean, I am excited about the product planner. That is the one that I believe Laurel Denise is using now. She has used the vertical, I think, and then she's on this one. And then obviously Nancy uses the horizontal. Oh, let's get the page in there. Oh, that's so pretty. I love this. This is like a dark academia feel, which I was super into. I painted all my house black. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you may know that like at the end of April, I just stopped everything and repainted all the walls black, which is a little too dark. But and I accented with this dark green and blue. So pretty, pretty, so pretty. Okay, let's get to it because I'm sure you've already seen all this. We are now also here in July. So once again, starting tomorrow, we're right here on Monday. Okay, these columns, if you've seen my channel, you know I hate to write small, but it's effort. I can do it, I just don't love to do it. But when you consider the effort that I'm putting into my 2-page daily planner, I was thinking, just write small, girl. Like, just write small, lady. Just do it. Make the effort. It'll save you a lot of time in other ways. So very similar to the horizontal, just the vertical layout. Now I have loved a timeline, but the more I've looked at it in my 2-page dailies, I don't really need an exact timeline. It's kind of the similar schedule every day. So hold on, I'll show you. What am I using this for? Did you want to know that? Here we go. That's not it. So this is number 3. No, this is number 2 mock-up. And mock-up is just a sample or like a practice page. And I'm using wellness. So my 2-page daily right now, I have a wellness section. It's totally an afterthought, and it's because I'm adding so many stickers and I have so much to write and I have to take so much time to fill it in, and that I'm not actually even working out or stretching or doing anything. And this year, 2025, one of the things at the beginning of the year is I really wanted to focus on my wellness. Even though I really don't like having a second planner, I really like everything all in one page. But I want this to be like, open this and just, you know, focus on your wellness. Plan it for the week and like get it done. So I have just an example of what I could fit in here, and you can actually fit a lot. And even though I have to do face and then mask, it's okay. Because it's so much space, it's so long, you can fit a lot. And then you have this one over here for the full week. And then you also have these top boxes, which they don't even show you here. So you have these top boxes, which that's fun too. It could be like a focus, or I don't know, something. This is going to be a more focused, slow down and actually take care of yourself. What prompted this is I have been having some health issues. That's not something I've had to say since I was young. When I was young, I was in and out of the hospital a lot with like pneumonia and tonsillitis and strep throat. But since I've been an adult, I'm not saying I'm healthy, but I haven't had problems. But more recently, I've had digestive problems, movement problems. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to talk about it. So I know it's because I'm not focusing on my health. So this planner is going to help me focus on my health. And so this is a second planner that I'm going to be decorating every week. So that's 2 planners that I will be decorating every week on the channel. Again, I will be taking these pages out, and now it's weekly spreads. I don't think I'm going to do the whole month. I know some people do like just the whole month. I think I'm going to do it once a week because, like, what if I don't want the flowers this week and I want, I don't know, fruit or something, or Wrong Girls. You know how I love them. So, all right, that is exciting. So this is mid-year that I bought this. This was on sale. It wasn't 50% off, but it was a decent sale, enough that I thought, okay, I can try this. And it's so pretty. I almost went with the pink one. I don't know what that one's called, but yeah, this one's so pretty. And it's a Sunday start. Again, another Sunday start. I do not have to redate. There's redating, right, where you're changing the dates. There's redaying where you have to change the days to have a Sunday start. So 2 weekly planners with a Sunday start. I am so stoked. So since I haven't edited those videos yet, I decided to show you when the new shipment came. This is what I went back to the website for Laurel Denise. And okay, so 2 in there. We got those cute little small panels. I personally wanted to try the minis, so let's get them out. Okay, so there's 2 more, and I got those also, and 2 more in here. Perfect. So oh my goodness, this is really cute. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Adorable. Okay, so I'm gonna get my regulars over here to look at. And I know you guys have seen these on YouTube. This is nothing new. I'm trying to line it up exactly with the coil and the edge. And look at that. What I do want to show is what it's like next to a classic happy planner. So let me find what I did with mine. It is smaller. So this is a classic happy planner. We're just gonna put it like this. Okay, so maybe like 1/4 of an inch for the coil over here, but you can see this entire disc set is extra. So if we put it on top of the discs, you're talking like 1 inch wider, and then 1/4 of an inch longer for this little guy. So it's even slightly more portable than that. And this is the horizontal one. I got the one that's already halfway through the year for myself. I wasn't sure what I'm going to use this exact one for, but what I wanted to have is it on hand because this is what my kids are going to be using. Look how teeny tiny this is. But it's really great because it has the whole month right there. But yeah, so I'll have July till the end of the year, and then I could come back here and redate. I hope I do that, but if I do have the funding, I might go back and get like the new cover style. I'll annoy myself, but I do see that that's possible. So let's just look at this comparatively. Oh, so this is the new one, the academic year. So I don't have to flip to July. All right. And we'll actually go to a blank month so we can kind of look a little better. And let's just compare. Again, I know people have shown these, but I just want to show in case you're kind of new and you haven't seen other people's. So coil to coil, and then I'm going to do binding to binding. What is this? This is about 2 inches up here, and I'm going to say 3 inches there. That's an estimation, not exact. Their exact measurements will be on the website. And you can see this is really, really tiny, like the width of my finger to right in there. So it is definitely going to be doable. I don't know how doable it will be for my kids, but what they can do is write like on a sticky and then stick it, you know, the 5th, and maybe with a minus sign somebody's birthday or whatever, which it is somebody's birthday on the 5th. So stickies will be helpful for them here. They can also do keys, like a star might mean birthday somewhere, and then they can come over here and put, you know, star, whose birthday, heart, someone's birthday, box, someone's birthday. So they can use keys like that. You can even use a post-it back here at the back and add everybody's birthday back here. Additionally, to get to their tracker now, it's like right here. Like that's super easy. Everything is right here. They can also put their goals over here for the month to do this month, and it's all right here in their month. So they don't have to flip, you know, past the tab, before the tab, where is that page? So that's why I thought this could be useful for them. But I do think it's really gonna work. So let's not forget, we'll go through this again, just complete size-wise, so that you can see. the difference here. Now there are videos here on YouTube of someone who was in the big horizontal and just tried to see if their information could fit in the small horizontal, and they were, maybe it was the vertical, but whichever one it was, they were able to fit everything that they had in their regular, it's not even big, but their regular sized one. They could fit the same information into their mini. It doesn't have as many spaces in between, like as much space in between, but it still all fit. So here's the size here. So you can see this column is actually a lot bigger than this column, but I thought for, especially for teenage boys, they might have some goals that they're gonna wanna do with the month, but I don't think they're gonna fill out like huge goals. And if this did fill out, then they could just come and put stickies on top. Sticky notes, I've been watching the videos and it's just like such an amazing idea. I know that some of you gals had mentioned that before in my comments, and I just think it didn't click exactly ways to use them until I started watching the Laurel Denise planner videos, and now I really get it. They can be used like in so many ways. So that's how I think they're going to be able to use it. I'm gonna open theirs and show it to you. But I love this. This is like a matted, has like texture. Okay, so now on to this. This is the new academic, this design box, which is so pretty. I love this box. But I'm gonna grab this out because if I gave it to my teenage sons like this, they might be like, what in the world? So I'm gonna hand it to them like this. But we are gonna look through it. It's actually exactly the same as what I just showed you in my lovely color. And what is nice about this, because it's just a really plain cover, they can put stickers on here, like Marvel stickers, Star Wars stickers, Mandalorian stickers, whatever they want, front and back, and just make it like a really nice design for themselves. And there's nothing girly, so they will be starting today, and today is the 3rd. So I'm gonna grab all of these out of the box and then just have them like this for the kids to look at. I say kids, they're big boys now, but they are more productive when they use a planner. And even if they don't always consult it during the day, having it written down at one time helps their brain focus and get it done. But they do write in it every night. So, no matter what, it will not go to waste. So they will just be like this when I hand them out tonight. So I will set these aside, but I also have these for them that they will be using around, who knows if they'll actually use them, but I got them in case they want to. And I was thinking they could put, especially for the Hanukkah stickers, just one on each day of Hanukkah so they can track when it's gonna be and when it ends. They're always asking, how many days left, how many days left? I don't know why. They just can't keep track. Now I also did grab them each a pop-in panel for the small ones in case they have extra ideas or they run out of space for the month, or if they just want to write anything on here, like they could do their budget or something on here. Anything they want, they each have one of those that are gonna pop in to their planners. Okay, let's get to the horizontal. Sorry, the vertical. And what did I do with my vertical? And they're both my verticals. Okay, so these are the verticals. These are both for calendar year 2025. So they go from January to December. So I think we'll just look at January together for comparison. So again, you can see, but you can also really see the column difference here. Teeny, right? Like that is teeny. Are we gonna be able to do that? Yeah, I think so. So this guy, or I guess gal, is going to be the summer school homeschool planner. So they don't have a ton of homeschool in summer. It's just something to keep them mentally active other than summer activities. So I will have something on here, just a little bit on here each day, whether it's a logic puzzle or something like that. Piano, I like them to stay doing during the summer, and maybe some math to keep that fresh in their head. So that is what I'm going to use this little guy for. So I am pretty excited about these. And again, I don't have a set purpose yet for this, but we will figure out what we need it for. All right, so I just wanted to add that on here because they did come. And now we have a really cute stack, like so cute stack of Laurel Denise planners. Okay, so stay tuned because we do have decoration videos and how I'm going to use some videos moving into new planner videos. All of that is coming up soon. So if you're curious about Laurel Denise planners, stay tuned for all that. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.